Good morning, everybody.
Happy Monday.
Ooh, it's rough this morning.
It's a little rough waking up this morning. As you all know, we had daylight saving time on Sunday morning at 2 a.m. Of course, set the clocks forward, so we're waking up an hour earlier this morning. I woke up at around 2:45, 3 this morning, and it felt, of course, like an hour earlier. So it was a struggle this morning, not only because of that, but we also have the rains this morning as well.
Yeah, just a very gloomy, kind of lousy day today.
Yeah.
Did you set your car time? Because I know the car clock is always the last one that we change, or is it still the wrong time?
No, it's still the wrong time. I haven't gotten to that, and I also haven't gotten to my clock in my kitchen.
Oh, yeah,
So I need to do my microwave. I need to do my oven clock. So I've got a few clocks I need to still change.
The microwave and the oven clocks, those require like a PhD. Those are so hard to do.
Right. It's just, that's my last resort there. But yeah, I woke up this morning and I was just like, oh.
Yep.
A little bit harder this morning. We also had a sunrise that was a little bit later, but hey, at least today we have officially our first 7 p.m. sunset.
Yes.
So we may not have the sunshine today, but we have more daylight today.
Correct. Yeah.
So at least it's a little bit of a longer day as far as that goes. So not too bad in that aspect, but it is a little bit of a gloomy day, right, Jack? You just walked in.
Yeah,
I heard your shoes squeaking on the ground there because of the rainfall.
It's not fun. It's not fun out there. Winds are picking up. There's actually a little bit of just a teeny tiny bit of some ice on my car. So some of that precipitation that's out there is kind of freezing up. So we'll talk about that here in just a moment. But not exactly the best day to be outside walking the dog.
No, it's probably one of those days where you get them out, let them do their business, then rush them right back inside today because, of course, again, we have the rain. Some sleet is expected here in the coming hours as temperatures are about 10 degrees lower than the average. So, again, maybe not be the greatest day to get those dogs out walking for a long distance. But looking at temperatures, we're into the 30s and 40s across central Illinois. 40s in areas such as Covington, Danville, Champaign, and Monticello, also Clinton there. Off to the west, we're slightly warmer. We're actually going to be in the 50s, such as 51 in Vandalia, 50 both in Litchfield and Carlinville. Off to the eastern counties, we're staying into the 40s. So a little bit of a cool day starting out, which is why we're going to be transitioning from rain to some sleet early on here. We actually started out into the 40s, and now temperatures are on the decline, going to be into the low 30s for the next few hours, which is why we do have a little bit of a transition of some wintry mix. So keep that in mind. I'll show you here the freezing rain forecast. We're thinking by this afternoon there's going to be a slight glaze, especially on overpasses and bridges. So keep that in mind. Might be some slick spots out there. But looking at, oops, I'm not really sure what happened there. Oh. I jumped way ahead, but I'm going to go ahead and show this graphic here. This is the precipitation type. If you are towards those southern counties, it's mainly going to be rainfall towards the northern side. If you are north of I-72, 74, we're thinking a little bit of a wintry mix. Of course, that sleet. Brief transition to a wintry mix, but limited impacts, of course, are expected. But if you are towards Pontiac and Watsika, don't be too surprised if you actually see a flying flurry or two. Nothing that is going to be accumulating, but you might see that here in the coming hours.
Yeah, it's just, it's that tease. You know, we always get really warm here, and then we got to cool down, and sometimes we see some precipitation that we don't like, and that's what's happening today.
Yes.
In fact, we already do have some changeover that is occurring on our Storm Tracker Doppler. So if we pull that up, let me change the mode here really fast. And you've got already the transition a little bit already of some kind of sleet and possibly even some icy conditions with some freezing rain here in the northern half of our viewing area. So we've been dealing with this all morning as that precipitation comes in. But like Amelia said, our temperatures are actually falling. So as a result of that, we're seeing some of that changeover occurring with our precipitation. Zooming out, though, you can tell that this is a relatively narrow band. It's about as wide as the state is, but it's almost coming in straight from the south, and so we're going to be dealing with this here, we're thinking, for a little bit. However, that being said, as we go into this evening, there's going to be the chance for possibly some more showers, maybe even a rumble of thunder as well. So here's future track throughout the morning, and you can tell that it's trying to pick up more on that freezing mix, kind of some of that sleet in there, and that will continue throughout the morning and into the early afternoon. Then we'll probably have a break in the action before more in the way of precipitation comes through during the overnight hours, and this that comes through here later on this evening into tonight actually could have a couple rumbles of thunder in it. So we'll keep an eye out for that. It then is going to be a drier Tuesday for us, which will be good. It'll also be a little bit warmer as well. And then we have more precipitation coming in by the middle of the week thanks to a new system. But again, as we go through FutureTrack this morning, you'll see that we're probably going to have a few hours here of rain, just a very cold rain, as well as some sleet mixed in there at times. And then as we go into the afternoon, things begin to kind of lift more off to the north. But that's just one aspect of the forecast today with the precipitation. Amelia, it's going to be pretty windy too.
Whew, it is not the greatest hair day for you ladies out there. Keep that in mind. When I walked in early this morning, my hair was just going everywhere. So maybe a hair tie for you ladies to keep that in mind. We have east winds anywhere from 30 to 50 mile-per-hour wind gusts. So we're bumping it up from the small dog alert to the large dog alert because even your big dogs are going to be feeling the effects of these gusting winds
I had
here.
to put some extra hair gel in this morning.
Exactly. Don't want that hair flying around, right? But that's what's going to be happening. Hold on to your umbrellas as well if you have them out and about. So just keep that in mind. We have the winds, we've got the rain, just a little bit of a nasty start to the week.
Yeah, so, and like we've been saying, we've got the chance for some mixed precipitation this morning and into the afternoon, and then overnight tonight, don't be surprised if you hear a rumble of thunder. So it's kind of everything that we have for our Monday today.
Good day
just,
to stay inside, right?
Yeah, just stay inside, and then we'll quickly go over some of our temperatures the rest of the week before we sign off here. We've got highs expected to be back into the 50s for Tuesday and Wednesday, so things do warm back up a little bit more, kind of drop back down again by the end of the week, but the weekend looking to be pretty nice. As you've got
nice.
56 on Saturday, a 63 on Sunday with sunny skies. So
finally sunshine.
What's that?
Finally sunshine.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna
finally
be a
some
while
sunshine.
till we get that, but at least the weekend's looking much better.
Correct. So bright spot there. We're looking good here later on for this weekend, but there will be likely, like we said, another system coming through for Wednesday and Thursday, and that will give us more in the way of rain, potentially. Maybe talking about a mix again as well. We'll see. But in the meantime today, just be prepared. We got kind of everything in terms of our rain, sleet, possibly storms, cold temperatures, wind. It's all there today.
It's a very active day. A good time to mention our WCIA weather app. It's a free download. We'll keep you updated on all platforms, of course, on social media, online, and on air. Of course, Jack will be back at 9 and noon.
Yep, we'll get that done. So we're going to work on our graphics here, and I'll get ready for the 9 o'clock show, and we hope to see you then. And if not, we'll see you on here tomorrow.
Have a great day.
Bye, guys.